Hi, my name's Janice Schwartz, and I'm an ex-Centralite, ex-Centralite, and I met Roger somewhere around 1965. My wonderful friend Gaynell decided that Roger was the one, so we turned 16 that year, and we had access to a car. So we would drive all around El Centro trying to find Roger and spy on him. And we'd usually find him at his dad's real estate office on Main Street. Because not only was Roger really handsome, and he was a star football player for Central, but he also was very smart. That Gaynell, she knows how to pick on. Anyway, as the years went by, I did get to know Roger better, but before I knew Roger very well, I certainly knew his car, because Gaynell and I, that's how we would find him. We didn't have to look for license plates or anything. It was much easier than that because Roger had an old sheriff's car, and it had the remains of the telltale star on the driver's side. So it was not hard to find his car no matter where we looked in El Centro. So we were very successful in spying on him and finding him. So as I came to know Roger over the years after high school, because there were a lot of years after high school, I came to know that Roger was such a kind and considerate and truly just a wonderfully nice guy. One of the nicest people I think I've ever met in my life. I was so impressed when he used to go get his mom when she couldn't get around anymore to make sure that she got to church. Not only did he do that, but he and Gaynell would babysit for the nursery at church on Sunday mornings. And he still found time to be in the choir and sing. So he used to just amaze me at what he could do on a Sunday. And he was not only a good person at church, he was a good person in the community. One time he was out and about, and some homeless man came up to Roger and asked him if he could please help him. And Roger said, well, how can I help you? He said, well, I would really like to get to L.A. I need to get to L.A. So what does Roger do? Roger says, well, come on, I'll take you to the bus station. So Roger puts him in the car, they go to the bus station, he buys them a trip to Los Angeles. Well, hopefully that's what the poor man really wanted, but Roger certainly helped him, and just another example of how truly wonderful he was. So when my dad was going to turn 75, he told me that he'd never had a party in his life with just his friends. So I called Gaynell. I said, Gaynell, my dad just told me he never had a party with his friends for his birthday. So she and I talked, and we decided that we could come up with a plan. So we hooked Roger into this plan, and the three of us cooked and served my parents dinner with their friends for my dad's 75th birthday. And it all worked out really well because Gaynell and Roger have both been in the restaurant business as waiters and waitresses, as putting themselves through school. So they both knew what they were doing, and besides, Gaynell also got the Homemaker Award in high school. So I had a lot of great help this evening. Roger used all his charm as a waiter that he learned with his wonderful, infectious smile, and he made the party such a hit for my parents, and I'll forever be indebted for that wonderful night. And I want to just ask you, how many men do you know would spend their Saturday night like that? So, once again, Roger just showed how truly beautiful he was. So, as I want to just remember Roger as this wonderful human being that he was. And I will always be grateful for all the goodness that he brought into our lives. What I'd really like to say to Roger is thank you, thank you, thank you. We miss you so much.